The following is an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.
Welcome. So here we are with Jenie Thai.
Hi.
Thanks for coming, Jenny.
Thanks for having me.
All right. So what are you going to play for us today, Jenny?
I'm going to sing a song about a suitcase, and then I'm going to sing a love song I wrote.
Looking forward to it. All right.
Picture by my side, remembering the old days before there was a suitcase taking my place. Ooh, but I'll never forget the promise you said forever. I love you, Jen. do better. Promise me that you'll always keep on loving oh, the way that you love me. It's got me falling. Now I'm at your feet. I'm feeling so lovely. Honey, I just can't help myself from wanting you, don't want nobody else. I'll play the fool, but you better promise me that you'll always keep on loving all the way that you love me. You know it's got me falling, and now I'm feeling these things that are so lovely, honey. I'm feeling these things, oh, that are so lovely, darling. I'm feeling these things that are so lovely. Thank you.
Well, Jenny, thanks for doing that. That was really good.
Thank you.
It really was really good. Now, Jenny, I know that you happen to have been classically trained on piano from a very, very young age.
Mm-hmm.
What music was it that that got you sort of outside of the thinking of music as just, you know, notes on a sheet and kind of a freedom of expression sort of thing for you?
Well, even as a kid, I was always composing and making up my own melodies and my own tunes. And even at a really young age, actually, my piano teacher put me into a composer's class. I think I was 8 or something. And so I've had that desire to create ever since I was little. And I also played a lot of prearranged blues and jazz standards when I was a kid. And those were sounds I was always really drawn to. So, yeah, I don't know. I've been interested since I was taking it.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Now, as music has really been in your life on purpose for so long, what point did you find that you discovered your own creative voice?
Well, again, when I was young, my mom says that the piano is the only place that I would sit still at, and I never questioned playing music. I always looked forward to piano lessons. I was always creating things. I was always singing, making up songs. And then when I graduated high school, I knew I wanted to study music a little further, so I enrolled in Augustana University and studied for 2 years there classical music, and then from there I went to Grant MacEwan and did the diploma program there. And when I graduated Grant MacEwan, I knew that I was already on the right path.
I happen to know that you also ended up at the Liverpool Institute for Performing Arts. I'm jealous. That's kind of cool. What was that like?
I didn't go.
You didn't?
No.
Then
I got accepted.
You got accepted and you didn't go.
I got
Oh,
accepted and I didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how come you didn't go?
It's so expensive.
Yeah,
And
it's
I was ready
expensive.
I didn't want to be a student anymore.
No.
No.
No, I guess there comes a point where you want to just start doing it and stop
Yeah.
learning about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, your whole life had been schooling
Exactly.
of that, right?
Yeah.
So it was time to actually put it into place.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, thank you, Jenny.
Thanks.
Now, anybody who's interested in her lovely tunes, you can go to your website. It's jeniethai.ca. The album is Only the Moon, and you can follow her on Twitter at Jenie Thai. Thanks again.
Do what you want with me. 'Cause, honey, I just can't help myself from wanting you, don't want nobody else. I'll play the fool, but you better promise me that you'll always keep on loving oh, the way that you love me. It's got me falling. Now I'm at your feet.
The proceeding was an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.